Yo, yo, yo. What's really good, guys? Your boy Hav in the house. Rib Pod. You already know. Big Dog Victorious. What's good, fam?
What's good, fam? How you doing, man?
Hey, episode 67. Unbelievable. Can't believe we're still rocking and rolling, crushing, fam.
How's
Last
everybody doing?
Last episode with the Christmas tree talk, fam. Got a little chatter going around.
Yeah, I mean, how could you not? It's funny, too. I was listening back. You're like, yeah, you bring like a live item from outside, inside. You're like fire hazard.
Come on now, the whole way around, yeah. So that last episode, just real quick, was funny. It's hilarious. Yeah, we're recording December 15th. Unbelievable. 10 days out from Christmas. New Year, 2 weeks away, fam. Unbelievable. 2023 is gonna be here.
You already know what? 67? Episode 67?
Episode 67, man. Victorious. You've been doing it. Your boy Hob, we've been doing it. Got the New England Crispy, got the Riv Crispy. Come on, fam. Episode 67. Rip Pod in the house. Yo, gonna go through everything that we always go over. World Cup has been going strong. It's gonna be finalized. We're recording here on a Thursday. It's gonna be finalized this weekend on Sunday, on the 18th. So we'll give you all the ups and downs, lefts and right on the World Cup. Man, yo, rest in peace, Grant Wall, fam. We'll talk about that. Yo, we'll go into it all. So, couple huge games, but yeah, the final's going to be looking good. Fam, we can talk about your brackets looking solid.
Wow.
World Cup, playoffs for fantasy football time. That's what I meant to get into. Fantasy playoff, fam, like buys, people who got locked out. I saw like Matthew Berry was like, yo, send in your worst beat, your best beats. Like, yo, we almost had to send some in for my man Todd, yo. So, it was my man Baez. So,
we'll go that work.
We'll go through fantasy football. We'll go through the Pats, big W at Arizona at the Cardinals. They got a big game coming up this weekend, man. We'll go through NBA, Celts, fam, on one. They were just on their little West Coast trip. I think they finished like 6-4 on the trip or something like that. 7-3 something, but
yeah, I think it was 3 losses.
Yep, we'll go through that. So we got some new OT topics, fam. I know, I mentioned to Kristen real quick. Might be talking about like night driving, which I know we've talked about before.
Yeah. But come on now, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0.
Come on, we bring that. Of course, we bring the remix. We bring DJ Victorious on it. Your boy DJ Hav. We bring the remix for the Rip Pod.
Facts,
so your boys are back, yo. Come on.
We gotta let everybody know, man. We cover, again, we probably said it time and time again. It's not just soccer, people, It's not just soccer. We cover
people know
American football, we cover it all. We touch on it all. Hit us up, YouTube on the bottom, all the sections.
We'll go through, even wrestling, fam. I was going through, I've been following more since.
What do you got there, fam?
More and more wrestling.
Come on, fam. Come on.
Let them know. This little Bret Hitman Hart, excellence of execution.
Look at I'm proud of you, cuz. Proud cousin.
32-time champ.
Proud of you, man.
Let me give you the back real quick. I can't wait to wear this out somewhere.
No, I'm so proud of you, fam. You have no idea. Look at that's beautiful right there, fam.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I had to flex on him one time.
Come on, man.
I wasn't even going to bring it up. I was just
the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Love it. Yeah, it's like my first serious, wrestling. My first wrestling.
I had to shut it up, man. It's too nice.
Yeah, so we're going to go through wrestling. We're going to go through all the stuff we always do. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe. Last YouTube, we're getting a ton of views. The likes have been awesome, man. We're trying to get, I think we got 30 subscribers, man. We're just trying to keep getting more and more. Next goal is 40. Next goal is 50. So, if you're out there watching, subscribe, make a YouTube channel. I don't even know how you do it on the Google. It takes 2 seconds, I'm sure, to make a little YouTube handle. So, make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're staying engaged. We're always throwing polls out there. Victoria's always making up some good content. We throw some splices of our shows out there. Some little we chop up some little bits. We throw some Rip Pod hot minutes out there.
Yep,
fam. We're going live time and again. So just stay engaged. We're out there. Appreciate all the love, man. We got some loyal supporters, some loyal listeners. Just trying to keep going, fam. Growing. Next wave, keep it wavy. Brick by brick. Let's go, like your boy.
Yeah.
So let's jump into it right away.
Let's go.
Like I said, December 15th, 9:30 at night. We're going to talk about, as always, we jump into soccer real quick. World Cup, fam, once every 4 years. I can't believe it. Next one's going to be here in our backyard in Boston. Better believe better believe. Hey, by the way, that we got the Revs tickets. We better believe that we're gonna have some little first look. Give me first look at that World Cup. Those World Cup tickets.
Well, fam, I was hearing today. I read anyways that these guys are actually looking to do a bid for the semifinals.
Yeah, I believe it. They should. Whatever it is,
Semis.
they should be.
I didn't think the semis would be on this side, and
Bring
if it was, I thought it'd be in New York or maybe Philly. I don't even know, but I didn't.
We ain't singing, fam. We bring a drama. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it. Yeah, semis. Come on now. What you telling me? A semifinals? So
right here, 2026. So we're talking World Cup, fam. I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
Please.
You've had some great results, fam. I don't know if you want to talk about some of your brackets or our brackets that we have. Like,
yeah, I mean, we'll touch. Let's just even go back to kind of our picks from our World Cup episode.
For sure.
I had France and Argentina going to the final, and I picked those in both my brackets. And because of that, for obvious reasons, like those points, help. But it was really the group stages for me, fam, where I picked like some good ones. And I don't have them offhand, but there was a few ones that I picked kind of straight through. But that, actually, I already got paid out for Greg's bracket. No one can already touch me and going into the finals. So, yeah, I mean, I'm, plugging in with that. But, you just put it up right here, fam. Argentina, France in the final. Won't even bury that. We already know that. It was that I think I told you before we went hot, the Netherlands-Argentina game for me was, in my opinion, I thought it was the best game in the tournament so far, just with drama and, being up 2-0 pretty much to come back. These guys, scored 2 PKs, the whole drama, Messi going complete heel, and going on nuts. But fam, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't know. What was he doing? Was there like some miscommunication there between Louis van Gaal or Edgar Davids? And were they talking before the match? I don't know what was going on there.
So apparently, Messi did that celebration, like that thing. That's if you haven't read, like that used to be Riquelme's like celebration. Argentine legend, former Argentine captain, and he played under Van Gaal in 2002 with Barca. I'll make this quick, but Barca, Riquelme and Van Gaal like didn't like they didn't get along, and I guess Van Gaal told him like you're not going to be anything here. So when he celebrates Riquelme, that's what he does. So Messi, did a little revenge, and I guess that's kind of when you see that picture of Messi doing that, he's doing that in honor of Riquelme. So
that's funny.
He had a little, what they call shithousery, I guess.
Yeah.
In the soccer.
Hey, when you win like that, that's what happens. You can do that.
Yep. Yep. So, but yeah, I don't know, just complete drama in that game, and then he told off the forward in the press conference. That's the one where there was miscommunication. I guess Wout Weghorst went to go like maybe ask for an autograph, and then Messi was like, "Beat it," and it was like, "Nah, that's not." It was one of those things. It was like, "Nah, it was actually," but I don't know. I mean, who knows? Just the drama of it all. But I mean, yeah, man. Well, Brazil what I was going to say, knocked out, fam. I mean, that's. I just saw that just looking at the bracket.
That's what I was going to say, fam. Is you talked about a little bit about the Netherlands Argentina being a really great game. What other games have there been any surprises? Obviously, Morocco has been the win over Portugal is massive, and they've been a surprise the whole way. But I tried to tell people, and we've talked about it a little bit. Between me, you, and Spano. I'm sure you've talked with some other guys like. Morocco's like a solid team. They got solid individual players. They play in the top 5 leagues in Europe. They're seasoned. You know what I'm saying? They got this. It's obviously there's a surprise team. U.S. beat them in the run up to the World Cup in some of the practice games.
3-0.
So a little surprising in some aspects, but then again,
coaching change. That's what happened. The different coach, different tactics. I don't.
Yeah. But what a run they made. Morocco did. Obviously got beat by France there. We're talking a little bit about how France might have Benzema back for the game here coming up. And even still,
I don't want to say I was just going to say, because I mean to cut you off, but like France, I don't want to say they got lucky versus England, but like England really kind of just shot themselves in the foot typically. I mean, if I watched a good portion of that game, and I mean, England had their chances. And it's like, Harry Kane, like, outside of the penalty kick miss, it's like, bro, where else are you coming up in, like, I don't know, some of these bigger moments. And listen, I was gutted when he honestly missed that. I genuinely felt bad.
What about Olivier Giroud?
Bro, how did Chelsea get rid of Lukaku? I mean, get rid of Giroud for Lukaku. Like, what? Do you know what I'm saying, no fam?
Probably one of my favorite players here in the tournament is Olivier Giroud. Just a couple things I want to bring up real quick, fam, is stings for Ronaldo, stings for Portugal. Couldn't believe, fam, like, I mean, how can this guy not be playing? How can this guy not be starting? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand he came in the second half, whatever, but it's like, I don't understand it, man. I do not understand it. This guy is obviously one of the best players on this team. And I don't care if he's 37.
Yeah.
He's like, that's not, you can't tell me, fam, he's on Portugal or like most teams, fam. Like first of all, you tell me he can't make the top 18 and be on the bench. And second of all, you tell me he can't give you 45 minutes to start, 60 minutes. He can't give you an hour. This guy's fit as a fiddle.
Right.
So if you have other guys, and especially like a Portuguese or like a national team, maybe not the club team because they, maybe your skipper there, what's his name? He's got a certain way that he plays or whatever. But like, yeah, if you're on the Portuguese team, I mean, you play around the players that you have. That's how you make your tactics, right? Is like you don't just have like, you're not stiff and rigid and like, yo, this is how we play. You don't if you have Lamar Jackson, from Baltimore. What's his name?
The running back, the quarter?
Baltimore QB. Yep.
Oh, what that?
If you got Lamar, right? Oh. Like you're not going to be, and he's not a drop back passer, right? You're not going to make a West Coast offense or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, my bad.
I you know what I'm saying? It's like you form it around you form it around the players. So it's like, if you got Ronaldo and you got like a Porsche, like you got to form the other team, the players around him and the formation around him. It's like, come on, I don't
rebuttal,
get it.
Yeah, my rebuttal to that, not that it was like a rebuttal, but it would just be like, but these guys got gems on the bench though. I mean, this guy came in, scored a hat trick. They got good guys coming off the bench too. Fam. Well, I totally get what you're saying. Like,
even still, so now it's up, like you said, the coach. Now it's up to the coaches.
Well, he's gone. I mean, he's done.
I saw they bounced him.
Yeah, Mourinho's actually they're talking about Mourinho.
But yeah, so I'm right with you. So yes, if you have players like that, now it's up to the coach to be like, how can I make this happen? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How do I find the right way to put this puzzle together? So
I mean, it's just
a bummer.
It was a bummer. I mean, honestly, to see them kind of, I mean, obviously it's nice on the end of Morocco, right? Like they got in. That's we're all Moroccan today. Like, beautiful story. Like, you love to see that. Even my brother texted me. He's like, yo, Morocco. I'm like, bro, yeah, man. Right into a tough France team. But yeah, I mean, Portugal, I was, like everyone else, just completely shocked that was like kind of how it went down. And sad. Yeah. I mean, it's, almost left speechless.
I mean, it happens, right? It happens. There's going to be upsets. That's one of the best.
In Brazil. Brazil literally had, I mean, but
Croatia.
It's, I mean, and that's, gosh, I mean, talk about heartbreak. I mean, and Neymar with the beautiful goal too, rounds the keeper, but it's like, what are you guys doing? Like, how do you concede that goal?
Well, I'll tell you,
how do you not play? Like, I'm playing every defensive player, but like, what? Like, no one's getting a shot off, fam.
Well, one thing
I don't know, easier said than done, I guess. I couldn't believe that.
Fam, one thing over the tournament, there's been a bunch of PKs. There's been the tournament's gone into PK, and like I can't tell you how many Sally penalty kicks I've seen. Softies trying to place it,
too many.
Hey, get up there, run, blast that ball into the corner, dude. Well, all right, and how come your best players aren't? And I guess like it's not always true that like. Believe me, we've all played, right? We played soccer, right? Yep. Your best players aren't your best penalty takers sometimes, right? You practice, right? You practice these things. So I don't know. There's definitely a certain order, but sometimes the order seems a little wacky. Well, yeah, it seems a little wacky to me.
And Neymar was fifth. You know what I'm saying? And that's
what I was alluding to.
No,
right?
no. Like, of course. With him being fifth, it's like, okay, well,
didn't even get a chance to shoot because they were already get a chance to shoot. But yeah, I think the PKs in general, too many guys are going out there and trying to finesse it when they need to go up there and power it and blast it and let the chips fall where they may. Because like, yo, these keepers, like, I don't know, keepers been like saving PKs. I feel like at a higher rate.
They're the number one keeper for their country. You know what I'm saying? These guys are out there and their presence. Their presence.
Yo, I seen a lot of them like stepping up to the kickers. Throwing little mental jabs out there.
While we're on the
games, like.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, that's like a must. I just couldn't believe the goal that Morocco led up to France in the first 5 minutes. Like what was that? Like,
quick.
Just I don't know. I mean, just completely caught him
Theo,
off guard.
Theo?
Yeah. Was that? Yeah, that was Theo. That's right. Yeah.
He's nice.
Lucas is the one that tore his ACL, but
Theo plays for AC, I think.
Yep. Theo plays for AC, and then the other one plays for I don't even know.
Bayern,
PSG.
PSG.
Bayern rather. My bad.
But anyway, I think, fam, in general, as we look forward to the finals coming up, again, I'm going to share my screen so we can look at the final.
Please.
And just kind of look at the schedule. But what, in general, I think it's been a really good tournament. We can talk about the Grant Wall thing. We got the final coming up. I'm going to just bring it up here. Hopefully you can see my screen. Semifinals, final. We had Argentina beat Croatia 3-0. We had France beat Morocco 2-0. You just referenced that goal, fam, that they let up real quick. Morocco didn't. It was an exciting game still. Don't get me wrong. But if you look, the third place game is coming up on the 17th, Croatia-Morocco, and France-Argentina, the final. It's coming up on the 18th, which is Sunday, coming up, before football starts on Sunday morning. Got a couple Saturday football games as well, fam. But any kind of last things on the tourney, fam, before it ends. We'll obviously kind of wrap it all up next episode, and as I kind of keep messing up the screen share.
I was just going to touch on. We didn't touch too much on the Argentina-Croatia game. Just Messi. We touched on them beating the Netherlands, but we didn't get too much in them beating Croatia, and just what a performance by Messi and Julian Alvarez and the whole team. Just
Man City product. Yep.
You already know, just an overall just entertaining game, impressive win, and just Messi. Yeah, I don't know, just kind of coming through, doing his thing and kind of willing himself. But yeah, just impressive overall. And yeah, I mean, two teammates going at it, and Mbappe and Messi. It's going to be a dope final on Sunday, and Saturday we got Croatia and Morocco for the consolation game. So that'll be good. And yeah, for my bracket, we touched on it a little bit earlier, but if Argentina wins, I win both the RivPod bracket. I already won Greg's bracket, and then I'd finish third in Louis. If France wins, I finish second in ours, and then I win Louis. So it's like one of those. Man. But I did pick, Argentina and France in both of them. And
awesome.
Yeah, and then one winning in either bracket, and yeah, it looks like it's going to pay out in some way, shape, or form. So.
Oh, wow. Love to hear it, fam. From the in-house soccer expert, fam.
I'm proud. I mean,
I love it. It should be. I'm
solid.
proud.
I mean, it's not just one bracket, fam. It's two.
I'm proud for sure. And I'm glad. I'm glad we didn't overlook your boy Messi. I have to. Obviously, we have to give respect. He's definitely the man of the tournament so far. Yeah. Looking to get. I think it's the golden ball.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's going to get the golden ball and the golden boot at this point. I think he's already ahead of. This guy just with the assist and goals, Mbappe. Because Mbappe didn't score that. Yeah, Mbappe didn't score the last game. That was his chance to kind of go ahead. And
then those two.
It's down to the final for these
those
guys.
Those two, Mbappe and Messi, we talk about them on a weekly basis with PSG. So it's funny that they're playing heads up. Guys, we always talk about, on a week-to-week basis. We give everyone the scoop on what they're doing. So still doing that, in the international scene.
Fam, I got a clip out there. It's one of them. I said bet on Messi to win the World Cup, fam. It's out there. So
awesome, yo. So hey, like I said, we'll give everyone the scoop. Some awesome storylines. We'll give everyone how all things turned out. Young player of the tournament, golden boot, golden ball, goalie or goalkeeper, I should say, of the tourney. We'll give everyone the wrap up, man. As we look forward to those games, you see the times on your screen. You see the third place game. Morocco's just right down there below Croatia. I don't know if you can see that, but that's about it. We'll give everyone the scoop after that. Victorious. Looks like you might be victorious on a couple of those brackets. So good for you. Proud about it, fam. So, yeah, keep it moving, fam. Anything else like in the soccer world that we want to hit on?
We'll touch on it when it does happen, but club soccer starts back up, literally like Carabao Cup. I think City and Liverpool going at
teams
it.
already training. Yep.
Burnley and United play on Wednesday. So, again, we'll touch on it next week, but club soccer's back, man.
Awesome. Yeah, the only thing I wanted to mention real quick, and I'll get your insight, fam, the whole thing with Gio Reyna and Greg Berhalter came out, whether it was Berhalter saying like, yo, he wasn't feeling how he was training. Gio said, Berhalter told me before the tourney even started, like I wasn't even going to be playing much.
Who says that, though?
So, yeah, if the coach tells you before the tournament even starts, like, yo.
I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. Like, I don't, even if that's your opinion, Greg.
Agreed. Keep it to yourself.
Keep that to yourself.
Keep it to yourself. Yeah, there's been a few.
I don't care if you're 18. I don't care if you're 30. I don't care if you're 40, fam.
Sometimes you got to remember that. If you're Ronaldo, 19 years old.
I don't care how you're 19 years old. You're going to your first big tournament. You all think you're a part of the team, and you get told, oh, yeah, you're not going to be – come on, I'd be pissed. Pissed, bro.
And the skipper has had some beefs, too, with a bunch of players. So it's not the first time.
He's worried about his sneakers, bro. That's what.
It's not the first time. And to me, I'm like, I don't know who's going to mean more ultimately to this program. It's a no-brainer. It's not Greg Berhalter. He's a boner. All right? He's a bonehead. He's a loser. Okay? See you later. So
peace, bro.
Hopefully, we learn U.S. soccer. You know your boy taking his license training, fam. Don't even make me get out there.
Fam, get in there.
I got my 4x4 training. You already know that. Looking for that 7v7, 9v9 next, 11v11. Give me that D license. You already know.
Let's go.
Yeah, we called it as it was going on, fam. It wasn't rocket science. This guy's one of the top players on our team. Not just like offensive, not just like in general.
Yeah.
If you were to go on like FIFA ratings, he's he's going to have one of the top ranks. No brainer.
Bro, he's backed by the Dortmund chief too. The Dortmund chief was like, "What?" He's like, "What do you? We've known this kid for." He's like, "We've known this kid for a grip." And come on, we're not. Yeah.
Well, last couple things. Last thing on my end from it, and I'll give it to you, fam, before we jump into the next thing, is just what we talked about with Ronaldo. It's like, yo, you shape your team around your players, fam. Get your best players on the team, and then you figure it out. You put them on the pitch and then you figure it out. Like, I don't understand. I didn't get the Gio Reyna thing from the jump, fam. So, but in general, World Cup has been phenomenal.
Yep.
U.S. got some things to build on. I always feel like, we're breaking that group, we're breaking that 16 and we can't just get past that. But, some good, again, we'll wrap it all up.
Like a Morocco type run in 2026. And again, I mean, that's kind of what you always think of a team like USA. They're not going to have the most talent, but it's like,
it's in there.
And again, and this is not like, I've seen this quote like somewhere, but it's like, yeah, like what Morocco just did, that's what USA should be aspiring for. And I don't care what anybody says. That's the first African team. You're telling us we can't be the first CONCACAF team or, come on, it's one of them. So granted, this field's going to be 40. So real quick, it's going to be 40. So listen, it's going to be 48 teams, 3 teams of 18, right? Top 2 make it, and then it's going to go down to a round of 32.
And a round of 16. Keep it going or whatever.
And that's it, just elimination. So I was really mayhem.
Awesome. Yo, like I said, we'll wrap it up. We'll get more intel on the 2026 World Cup. I wanted to talk a little bit about Morocco and like their whole setup. I saw like they made a serious investment and stuff like that. So we'll get in plenty of time for the World Cup. And actually, I'm glad we talked about more than I thought we would, fam, on the World Cup, which is good.
Yeah.
So jump into wrestling Streets, fam. Been busy. I've been trying to keep up, stay active, watch some AEW, watch some WWE, NXT. I feel like anytime I turn it on, I always say it's girls wrestling, it's women wrestling, which it's like not what I want to be seeing. First of all, you already know. No disrespect, but no. I only have so much bandwidth, and it's like I want to watch the top dogs. But real quick, saw the thing about Mandy Rose.
I was about to say you won't be seeing Mandy Rose no more.
Real quick, saw the thing about who else was it, fam? Someone else. I feel like there was just in the headlines, but
Oh,
talk
Matt
about
Riddle. Matt Riddle.
Yep, the homie Riddle. Thank you.
Well, actually, they're talking about them too. Like, why is Riddle still on? Why is she off?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we obviously
Serious
get
double
down
standard.
to that, but it's definitely wild. Like, Riddle's got some, stuff on
He's
his
got some
name.
drug problems. Yeah, he's got
he's got an R on his name.
He's got some drug problems. So, fam, all of it. We'll get into the wrestling. Where do you want to go with it?
Well, Melo, man, we talked about it in the last one, fam. Yeah, it was that Iron Man Survivor, and it was a pretty decent match. But overall disappointing, man, because our homie didn't win. And I'll just cut right to it, fam.
What happened?
Well, Grayson Waller, again, it's kind of like I don't want to keep calling these guys in like knockoffs, but like kind of like the equivalent to like an Austin Theory type, like where he just kind of just gets people like pissed off. I mean, yeah, he just kind of stole the victory. How he ended up getting like quick 3 pins or quick 2 pins,
and then steal, baby.
Yeah, and then Melo went to go pretty much chase him around. And that's the thing, when you have time matches, it's tough. Melo was on Tuesday and he was saying, if I had 5 more minutes, but yeah, you didn't get it. You didn't get it, Melo.
Nope.
So definitely banter between him and this dude Waller. So Waller gets a shot at Breaker, and yeah, Melo's still just doing his thing. And again, I just with anything, it's dare NXT to just hone your craft, and there's a lot of stuff going on in WWE right now, like up on the main roster. So yeah, obviously you don't want to be in NXT for too long, fam. Like, goes without saying, but again, honing the craft, right, doing the thing, and yeah, him and Trick. It's funny too. Trick is saw he got like an award for like promo school or something like that, or doing like funny promos or something like that. So,
I like that, Trick.
Yeah. So I always like seeing those two together. So I know Melo was a little bit on a solo thing, and Trick kind of doing his thing too. Obviously trying to get up on the wrestling streets, but yeah, NXT. I know we just covered kind of heavy on that with Mandy and just Riddle and all that nonsense, fam, and just wildness.
I'm trying to find like this group that I started following. It's like
the
like
Blast in the Past.
Yeah, like wrestling history or whatever, fam. Of course, I can't find it, but yeah, this is definitely a lot going on in the wrestling world. I feel like as we come to the close out this year, we talked about these guys being hurt, Roman Reigns being hurt, fam.
Him and Drew, they both got the same injury.
That's what I'm saying. Took those, blasted eardrums. Boom, see you later. But no, I was just trying to look up this little wrestling day, like this day in wrestling or whatever. But not even worried about it, fam. What else you got going on? Like anything to look forward to? Any pay-per-views?
Well, Royal Rumble is going to be next month. I don't think there's going to be any pay-per-view for the month of December. If there is, I may have missed it. But Royal Rumble, fam, and the talk of it's always been like Cody Rhodes is going to come back and win the Rumble. Like this will be, he's been out with that pectoral injury, so they're saying that
that one hurt. I seen
2,
a lot of looking back.
1,
I seen a lot of look back videos, and it's like Cody badass taking his shirt off.
That match is unbelievable. I mean, that match was unbelievable. But yeah, so what Royal Rumble come in? Oh, and then there's also talk too, and we talked about this with Ant in the past, and who the real leader of the bloodline is. It being technically The Rock until he's officially retired, but talking about The Rock, fam, being a part of the Royal Rumble and winning it this year as well.
Unbelievable.
Setting up if The Rock were to come, win that, and then have to face Roman at WrestleMania. I mean, that's going to be some early talk. However many months. Actually, WrestleMania is in April, so
that'll be a nice little build up, though.
Well, that's typically how that works. Winner, and then they point up to the sign, like
unbelievable.
See you at WrestleMania. So I don't know. We'll see if that, and that's in Hollywood too. So,
fam, I'm going
WrestleMania, anyways.
I'm going to give you this. I found it. It's Today in Pro Wrestling History. Right, it's a little Facebook group. All right, so make sure check it out if you like these types of stats. I'm going to throw it out there. Go ahead to point out Bret Hart. It has to do about our boy Bret Hart.
Yeah. I'm following you.
Hey, a huge day in wrestling history. 25 years ago tonight. All right, Bret Hart makes his debut on Monday Nitro. Fam.
Wow.
Last time fans had seen him, he had lost his WWF title in the Montreal Screwjob at the Survivor Series. He came out to thunderous applause and was announced as a referee for an upcoming match between Larry Zbyszko and Eric Bischoff. 25 years ago tonight. Terrible match between those two, Larry Zbyszko and Eric Bischoff. But yeah, last time people seen him.
I can't even believe that that's the match that you just actually said. Yeah, it's wild to think that, that's
25 years. Unbelievable.
Well, 25 years, WCW. What a weird run, man.
Awesome. Yes, I just wanted to mention that real quick. But yeah, I don't know if you have anything else, fam. The rest of the streets.
I think more to come just with the Royal Rumble, right? I think the Tribal Chief's coming back this week. I know they told Sami Zayn that he got to clean up. The Chief's coming in next week. You need to clean up, and Sami got So that's a little mark right there. But
I've been watching more and more. It's honestly between the back in the history, the historical wrestling, which I'm more like, and the stuff that I'm trying to pick up more and more, fam. It's like it puts bridges it together pretty solid.
For sure.
Fam, we hit on, and I've been loving these quick hitters, shorter fams, condensed. So we hit on all kinds of World Cup. We hit all the countries left, all the countries in, predictions left and right, the brackets that Victorious is crushing. Gave you a nice little intro, let people know what the show is about. Make sure you hit like, share, subscribe. Stay connected. We got all the platforms that we're out there on, so make sure you stay connected with us. And then we hit the wrestling. Obviously, we're gonna come back, take a break, come back like we always do, talk about the Pats. Our DraftKings League, which always stretches out to 15 strong, 15, 16, 17 strong somehow. Yep. We're already up there pretty early. There's actually football going on right now. So we'll give you an update on this 49ers Seattle game that's going on right now. But yeah, Rip Pod in the house, fam. Episode 67.
67.
Unbelievable.
Come on, people.
67.
Share, follow, all that.
You already know. So, we'll take a break, be back with some football, be back with some basketball, NBA. Hit the OT up, and then, we'll be back. You already know. Catch you in 5. Peace. Your boys are back. Episode 67. Victorious over here friggin' cracking jokes before we went live, making me giggle. Your boy Hob back. Rip Pod in the house. Friggin'
buddy.
All out of sorts here. All good. We're going to take this episode home. Crush you on the first half with all kinds of World Cup news. Hit up some wrestling, broke Victorious over the Spanish announcers table. Boom! Sorry, had to do it one time. Viva la raza!
Right, all that Latino.
Hit up. Let's go. Now we're gonna hit up some football all over the place. Hit up some NFL, fantasy,
the winners,
DK. Now. Yep, we get all that going. Jump into some NBA streets. I got a couple cool stats for the Celtics. I know they just finished up their West Coast trip or whatever, but. They played out west with the Lakers, the Clippers, at least those two teams. I'll give you the schedule.
Warriors.
Of course. My bad. I missed that one. Also, real quick, got Thursday Night Football going on, so we'll give you a little lowdown on that. Your boy Lockett just grabbed another one, up to 13.8 points. Let's go. Keep going, Tyler Lockett.
Keep it going.
Fam, while we got the NFL stuff, while we're in the NFL streets, let's talk about the Patriots, man. They played just this past Monday, had the Monday night game against Arizona, out in Arizona. We were just, played like
4-8. Those guys are 4-8, fam.
It was a weird game. It was.
I mean, what the hell happened?
Yeah, it was a weird game with the injuries to Kyler,
right?
The injuries to Ramondre. We were already without Damian Harris, so he wasn't out there. And just from there, it was it was what's his name? What's the backup's name? Colt McCoy. It's Colt McCoy in. It was P.S. Strong for us. So kind of like some makeshift lineups, fam. Threw things off all over the place, but we ended up getting the W. I'm trying to look up the score here real quick. I don't know if you have it offhand, but
27-13, I want to say.
Oh, perfect. 27-13. You got it, fam. You got it.
Yeah.
So just some quick stats. Mac Jones 24 for 35 for 235.
I didn't look that up either. I swear to God.
Good for you, fam. Pierre Strong 5 for 70 in a score. He had a nice long one for 44 yards. Broke one loose.
There was
Your
another
boy-
Harris. It wasn't Damian Harris. It was
That was Kevin Harris,
Kevin
Harris.
36. I was like, who's this?
rookie running back. He had 8 carries for 26 yards in a score, so he did some work. It was like a mixed crew after Ramondre went down. Special teamers
For sure. for
throwing
sure.
things against the wall. But I love to see, fam, when people they had their chance to step up and they stepped up.
That's
What
it.
a move!
Yeah.
Like, you can't ask for more than that. Like,
Nah.
if you look back down on the roster, fam, it's like, we've all been in those situations. Like, you look down on the roster, it's like, I need
Yeah.
one here.
Fam,
Or maybe
they
you're
got-
that guy
they-
you're that guy that was called upon, fam. Like, I need like one time here.
Well,
one time.
I'm telling you right now, Kyler Murray going down was like,
Of course, huge.
I mean, I know, but I'm just the trajectory of the game just. I mean,
Oh,
goes without
massive.
saying. Yeah. But I mean, hey, you can only play like what's that
Stinks. Part of the game,
It
unfortunately.
really does. I mean, I know. I mean, we had a few choice words for him, and whatever. It's, bless up.
No.
Good luck.
Part of the game, unfortunately, and we had our defense went off. Had like a scoop and a score. Had like
For sure.
some they were doing work. So Pat's defense has been rock solid all year.
They're so clinical though, like that defense. It's not like I know we talked on them like last week, and we touched on them a few times. Like whatever, not always being the best with completing plays, tackles, or what have you, making some bonehead plays. But I don't know. For me, overall, like when they execute on those, they're scoring. They're big game changing plays. Like too many times this season, in a good way, it's been like, damn, like the defense, like what an explosive play, run it off, Judon, whoever, just the whole team, man. It's 7-6 right now, and I mean, big game against the Raiders. Wild, fam.
Yeah, we got the last playoff spot right now. Big game against the Raiders. Right now, if the playoffs ended, we'd be playing KC. I mean, I don't think that's good by any means, but I like that.
No.
I like that right now we're in the playoffs and we can move up from here. Like, I don't think the Dolphins are unattainable at 8-5. They're in our division too.
Yep.
Excuse me, like, in the AFC East with us, right? So, I don't know, fam. I think
it's just what we are, man. We got to earn it, right? We got to earn it. We've talked about it so many times. You got to earn it, and it actually makes the season fun, right? We've said it 100 times, and we all know it. We've been absolutely blessed with some magic here in the past. So time to earn it, grit, and all those corny terms that you got to do to win a game.
For sure. And if just real quick around the league, I don't know if you saw anything last week that caught your eye, but obviously Philly is in a great place. They've already clinched a playoff spot, which is wild. But Bills won 20-12. That was a little wild one. The Rams can't, beat up on the Raiders. The Raiders, man, they stink. The Lions 34-23. That was kind of like a surprising one. But not really. Lions are actually playing pretty well. They're 6-7. Eagles stomped the Giants 48-22. Titans fired their general manager, fam. So there's a little shakeup over there, and then they got smoked by Jacksonville. And then Chargers won Monday night. Panthers went out west to Seattle and won, which is a surprising one. 49ers.
Did you touch on the Lions, fam?
Just real quick. Yep.
Okay.
I hit them up. And then
All right.
49ers spanked the Buccaneers 35-7 last week.
Spanked. I mean, that was
Manhandled.
right. That was the young kids. This was what was his name?
Brock Purdy.
Yeah, Purdy.
Brock Purdy.
Versus
So
Brady.
just a quick look at the playoff situation for
Okay.
both sides. The Eagles have already clinched 12-1, coming up against the Bears, and then here we go: Vikings, 49ers, Bucks, Cowboys. The Commanders are up in there, fam. And then on the bubble, here we go on both
Yep.
sides. So quick look: the Jets, the Lions are up there. It's interesting. It'll be a nice finish to the season. I think it's going to be pretty entertaining.
Yeah, just definitely hearing some scuttlebutt with Cowboys and Philly and Parsons doing some talk out there. Yeah, no, I mean, you love to see it. That's strong. Strong out there in the NFC, 100%. I mean, the Eagles, man, impressive. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I got AJ Brown, so I've been seeing it all season.
Well, fam, let's get into it. How did you end up? Like, are you playing in the playoffs? You got one league, right?
One league,
Let's go.
man,
Let's go.
I was already in the playoffs.
All right, let's go. Where we at? What's the scoop?
Yeah.
How did it end up? Let's go.
Well,
paint the picture, fam.
Drama, pretty much. To end the season, the regular season. It was like dudes trying to get in for that. Few final spots, and the dude who ended up beating the homie Andres, Henry's cousin. Yeah, I beat him by 0.1 points, fam. I needed I didn't need anything. But he needed like Nick Folk not to score 11 points, knocked him out. So the playoffs started, and I don't know, just super. Everyone was riding on my kicker, so Dre ended up getting in because of me. Knocked Andre out. Dre beat his own brother to knock him out of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So like right there between Dre, his brother, and Andres, so that was kind of the drama in our league. But yeah, I locked in at the 5th spot. Will got in at the 4, so I'm playing Big Will this week. Second time in 3 weeks. I've beaten him two times this season, so I'm sure he's looking. I don't know. He's got Jalen Hurts. I got AJ Brown, fam. I don't know. That's kind of just where I'm at right now. We got Tyler Lockett. Both you and I been seeing all night, right? Like what he got 13.8 points right now.
For sure.
I'm technically projected to win, but Will's on some weird stuff right now, and he doesn't even have like half his team in, so I don't know what's like. I don't know if he's trying to like throw me off, but I ain't falling for it. It's weird.
Yo, good luck. Good luck, fam. Yeah. We need Tyler Lockett. That's the matchup man. For sure. So you have 6 people in your playoffs? 8 people? Oh, we talked about. Yo, buy in your league, fam?
No buy, fam. Like, what? I thought I was
what is going on?
I mean, 1 and 2 were pretty much solidified, but I'm over here thinking these guys are going to be celebrating a buy, and these guys could be out this week. So, just wild stuff. I don't know. We might have to consider it for next year in terms of having buys. I know I would like to have one right now, but
unbelievable. Good luck. Good luck in the playoffs, fam. I got Tyler Lockett, just like you mentioned. So let's go, Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, Derrick Henry too, waiting on him, and Devontae Adams. Those are some guys.
Funny stories too about like everybody waiting on Nick Folk, and like he had like the destiny of like 3 or 4 teams right there on his right foot. You know what I'm saying, fam? Real Crazy. Quick, I'll give you the scoop on mine. My team in the Wood League, it's a 10-man league, and I was in 4th place. There's 4 teams that were 8 and 5. I ended up scooping all the way up into 1st place, fam. I took a W, scooped all the way up into 1st place. All the other teams lost. Second, the other 8 and 5 teams lost. So I have the worst. I have the worst points 4 out of those 4 teams. Sorry, just won. Got hot at the right time. Won 3 in a row in that league. But real quick, in that league, my man, it was Waddle to the bottom was going against Cobra Kyler. And Cobra Kyler was Baez's team. Waddle to the bottom. They took a victory, and it's Birdo, Waddle to the bottom. He had the Patriots D, okay? They ended up getting 20 points between sacks, touchdowns that they scored. They didn't let up that many. And then Cobra Kyler had Kyler Murray, obviously, and he scored 0.76 points. Ended up losing by 0.04 points. Not even half a point, okay? So unbelievable. Tough one. Ended up getting getting booted out of the playoffs.
Yo, what?
All that good stuff.
Yeah, that made my stomach drop a little bit.
Yeah, 0.04 points. And it was like,
felt that
we're watching the game. So he got Kyler. Kyler gets out early, stinks.
Oh,
he got 0.76. Yeah. So we're watching the game, and you can see the Pats D coming back, coming. And then, just like sack, pick, fumble, whatever it was. And they're like, yo, they got that last sack, put them over the top, and that was it.
Fam, that just guys. I mean, think about it. Between Nick Folk and the Patriots defense, they were out there doing some weird stuff to knock people out of playoffs.
With those injuries, there's mayhem going on.
Oh, pretty nuts.
So in my other league, unfortunately, my 12-man league, I was in second, going against the 3rd place team, and we were basically playing for a bye. I ended up losing by 0.36 points, fam. My defense, I ended up playing Tennessee defense. They got me -4 points. I ended up playing Latavius Murray, who got me 6 points when I had two guys on my bench that each scored like 10 points. So I could have like not played a defense in one. I could have played two other guys in one. I also DeAndre Hopkins, he had a fumble that got me like I ended up like I lost by like less than a point. So he had a fumble that ended up like costing me big time. So just so many different ways. So like just gutted after that. Again, nothing I can do. It's out of my hands, but like just watching it all unfold is like brutal,
yeah. Nah,
so ended up coming in third place, playing this week against sixth place. And it is what it is. I'm battling right now. Like you said, we got Tyler Lockett on. I'm projected to win. I was projected to win last week, though, so never know what could happen with the projections, fam. But I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else you want to hit on. Oh, you want to hit the DraftKings stuff, fam?
Yeah.
I know for me, DraftKings was like a blah week for DraftKings. I think either I lost, I think I got smoked. I
was in dead last pretty much like the whole entire day. And then I was like, the goal, right, is like just don't finish last, and I didn't. So I was like, and I did my job. I came out the basement. Yo, shout out to the homie Ant.
Wow.
Ant came in first. I know he's been dying to, came out talking hot.
Wow.
He finished at the bottom to start a few of them.
Yes,
so.
I was gonna say he was due for one, right? He came in saying he was gonna. Yeah, he said he was gonna. He was talking that talk.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, shout out to the homie Ant sitting on slabs. Check his account out on Instagram. Sells cards and stuff.
Love it.
Second place, Greg, the homie Greg.
Love it.
And then third place, Festivals. So yeah, I love to see it.
Oh man, I love. That's a solid group. That's
When I saw those three, I was like, honestly. Say less or say more. I don't know.
Solid group. And, of course, we got the game out this week. I saw those cats in there already. Wakeboarders in there. Wolfies is in there.
It's a solid – it's – fam, even with the – I won't say even. I mean, this is a solid 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? But with that
always,
said,
every week.
Yeah,
every week a solid 16.
100%. I mean, I'd be shooting for first place, too. Come on. That's a buck.
I was going to say, it's like 75, 80, I think like $90 or something. I'll take it any time.
Yeah, I've taken actually a few times, so I know.
Yeah, so
actually, I don't think I've ever finished first.
I don't know if you have, fam. You better watch out. Yo, we appreciate everyone for joining that though. We know that. So always a little nice little competition.
For sure.
Somehow we end up on some even the same team sometimes, fam. You already know. But we'll keep everyone updated on the fantasy streets, on the DraftKings streets.
Always.
And then real quick, fam. Let's just what do we think about the Pats this week? What do we think about any NFL stuff this week? I like the Pats. They're going against the Raiders. I don't know if you have the spread. I'll look at the spread, but I like the Pats to win. They need it, fam. They need it, really.
Yeah, I mean, I called the same amount I said the Patriots would score 27 last week, and they scored 27 exactly. So with that being said, and a little Swami pick, I'm going to say 24-10 Pats.
Wow. All right, so let me before you say that, I should have gave this before. It's 44.5 is the over-under, and it's Raiders -1.
I don't even care.
All right,
I'll still stick with that, fam.
All right, also, I'm going to go with I'll go with 21-20 Pats. 21-20 Pats. It's going to be close. And, we'll see what happens with injuries too, fam. We might be down a guy or two, but this is when other guys step up. Pierre Strong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is, your chance to shine right now. Even I want to see guys like, Hunter Henry. Let's go. Keep playing.
Where you been?
The wide receivers. Devontae Parker went out with an injury. Looked like he got bundled last week. Was that Devontae?
It better not be. And if it is, I didn't see any Q's next to his name.
Oh no, who was it that had somebody
Jacobs.
Somebody had like a
I see there's a Q next to Jacobs.
All right,
actually, and I'm playing Jacobs too. Somebody limited with quad and hand.
Somebody had an injury for the Pats, concussion last week. But
gotcha.
Anything else across the league, fam? NFL you want to look forward to, or you want to hit on real quick? I'm trying to look at any matchups real quick.
Yeah, I'm looking at some right now.
Dolphins Bills is going to be good. 3 games on Saturday this week.
Yeah,
Colts Vikings, Ravens Browns.
Yeah,
Ravens Browns usually like an interleague, inter division there. A little.
Well, I got the shot. I got the shot. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying it again. I got to play him, but we'll see what he can do.
And then the Lions Jets should be a good game. Didn't think I'd be saying that. Titans Chargers should be a good game, fam.
Lions Jets. What is this? Thanksgiving?
I know Lions. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like never thought I'd be saying that, but like I said, I like the Bills and Dolphins as well. That's going to be a good one on Saturday.
I got the
little
Bills
nightcap.
defense. Got the Bills defense, so hopefully he can smack. Actually, I don't even see. It's weird, right? It's like weird.
So you like the Pats to win?
I do like the Pats to win.
I like the Pats to win. That's all. That's all.
I like the right. I like saying the score stuff just for S's and giggles. But
might throw. You know what I might have to do is throw up a little betting card. Throw that out there on the. See if anyone's rolling with me. Throw out a little bets that I'm.
There's a few people last week who had an opinion on the whether the Pats would cover the -1.5. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Maybe we'll throw another one out there.
Maybe we'll throw another one out there for for the polls for that hashtag content, fam.
Facts
in the NFL streets. Yo, enough of that. Let's jump into NBA, fam. Been a lot going on. We were on the West Coast trip. Pat's obviously been doing their thing every Sunday. We've been trying a little bit to keep up with the Celts. They've been little different this year, where they've actually been winning in the first half. Last year it was like had we waited about till the new year, to start playing, but
barely 500 going into it last year.
Yeah, but this year we're actually doing things here in the first half. Jason Tatum looking for that MVP trophy, fam. They just renamed all the trophies. I don't know if you saw all that. They did the trophy renaming, but
like the West Coast, with the Larry Brown. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson trophies there.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I think there's a Wilt Chamberlain was the Rookie of the Year award, something like that. Saw Wilt in his rookie year put up he averaged 40 and 26.
Insane.
But yeah, just real quick, fam, going across the league. Celts, last game they played was on Tuesday. It was against the Lakers. They played that OT game. They were up. Lakers ended up coming back a little bit, ended up going into OT. And then Celts ended up winning. But before that, they've been on the West Coast. Played also the night before, they played the Clippers, so they stayed there in the same arena. They played the Warriors last Saturday, fam, on the 10th. So, yeah, they've been out there doing their thing. I don't know if you got anything. They played the Suns before that. They played the Raptors.
They rocked the Suns. I'm pretty sure, right? Didn't they? Yeah, they rocked the Suns.
They manhandled the Suns. Yep.
And then then they had to go play. Yeah, we watched it as a family on Saturday night for the Warriors. We stayed up a little later. Lucas wanted to watch Steph Curry.
I like that,
and I'll touch on it in a little bit on OT. Lucas playing basketball, so obviously a little bit more intriguing seeing these guys. But yeah, no, it was just that was. Yeah, we went to bed and we were like, we're probably gonna be a tough one for the Celts, and that's definitely where it ended up happening there. But
yeah, no, they've been playing really well. I got some stats that I wanted to share on the Celts. Just one of these guys that I follow on Twitter, StatMuse. Check it out if you can. But yeah, the last game that they played was against the Lakers a couple nights ago. They're playing tomorrow, Friday night, against Orlando. It's home against Orlando. And Robert Williams is coming back.
He's back.
So be on the lookout for that. So this team, these stats
they don't want to see him, fam. They don't want to see him.
These stats that we're looking at, this is a team, that's obviously 22-7 right now, 7-3 in their last 10, 11-2 at home, 11-7 on the road. And if we look at some of the stats here, 10 players are averaging 45 plus from three. Celts have 3 of those players, and this is across the league. 9 players across the league have recorded 10 30-point games. Celts have 2 of them. And then 8 players are averaging 25-7, and Celts have 2 of them. Obviously, that's
number 1 and 2 in the
big
league.
2. This is just a little riff on that thing we were talking about, fam, with that football player. They're like, oh, that football player was only 12. So he was like, yo, he's leading the league in plus minus. He's only 19. Obviously not.
Obviously, but everyone thinks
we hit a little on that Suns team. What's up? Since your boy Kanye tweeted 1-6, got some things going on. Is that the Kardashian curse, fam?
Yeah, you know how that can be.
But I just wanted to scroll through and again to some stats. Your boys. This is against the Lakers the other night. 44-9, 6-5.
Bro, those
MVP
numbers
talk,
are insane.
fam.
And it's not even just the numbers. I mean, some of the plays that I had seen I didn't get
man
to watch
plays.
the game, bro. Like what? I mean, he
And
cooked LeBron on.
Here's
one of
AD
them,
too. Touch the ball.
AD had been going off too. I mean, he even went out that game too.
Jaylen Brown the other night, 25, 15, and 5, 3 steals as well, 3 rips.
Bro,
First celt with that stat, since Antoine. So yeah, no, the Celts, Celts have been so solid. 22-7, like I said, just really fun to watch too.
Yeah,
and we'll see what kind of as we get into like the real thick, meaty part of the schedule and part of the season, fam. Like Robert Williams coming back. They've kept Al Horford on some, kind of like a little minute schedule. Blake Griffin definitely playing more than I'd like to see, and like definitely shooting more than I'd like to see. Like
sometimes I can't believe, like even the other day seeing him started against. I think he started against the Warriors.
Yeah, so
like,
maybe a little bit more than than we like, but
I agree.
That is what it is. But also just the MVP talk, fam. Like Marcus Smart playing his role. Jaylen Brown's just been a stud. I mean, it's like I don't want to say he's like underrated, but like,
I don't even think he's underrated at this point. I think people really just,
he's properly rated. Like,
I think he's properly rated. He may not be liked against by people for whatever reasons, but that's neither here nor there. What he does on the court is he's guy throws down with authority, fam. At times, it's like. Yeah, please stay, bro. Stay. We've been saying it. Stay.
I think between the MVP talk is between Jason Tatum, Luka, Joel Embiid, Jokic types. So it's wild to put him in that conversation. We talked about it last year, and I'm just glad that they've been able to keep up. Obviously a thing with the offseason and the coach, but they've been able to keep up. Where they've been at, fam. So can't complain. It's not much you can say about the Celtics besides just keep it going. Like.
Even
welcome back, Robert Williams.
Like, I mean, again, the league don't want to see Rob. They don't want to see him, man.
I feel like anybody else seen a Leprechaun say, yeah, Robert Williams come back. Like,
right? Back. He's gonna be, it's gonna be exciting. I mean,
Time Lord, baby.
It's long season though, and again, I think we all know with him, it's like, all right, I'm sure they'll slowly get him in there, but let's get him in.
More to follow on the Celts for sure. But yeah, that's we'll keep everyone posted. Like 22-7, leading the league right now. So just keep it going. More to follow on the Celts, fam. Jump into the overtime, fam. Unbelievable. OT.
Yeah,
talked about some food. Talked about some Christmas trees last week. Talked about bringing the outdoors inside. I know we texted back and forth, when we get like some ideas about, like, I don't know if it's like going shopping, dudes going shopping, fam, like dudes out in the mall, or like those guys, like, trying to like persuade you to like, let me shine those shoes up real nice.
Always at the worst times. Like I got a kid here, or whatever. Even if I'm sure I'm not the only parent out there. It's like, does this look like the face of someone who wants to like sit there and, buy your cream product or like your salts from like the Arabian Sea, fam. I don't want any of that.
You know what's a riot is
stupid
like,
gadget.
You make eye contact with these people too. Like fam. You make eye contact. Like there's like unwritten,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's
of course.
unspoken languages going on here. Like, keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. Like this ain't this is a time and place for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Fam,
like now's not the time.
We're not in Athens, fam. I ain't at the Mexican bridge, my guy. Like, you feel me? Like, nah, I'm at the mall. Like, I'm just trying to get by. And if I want your product, I'll stop by and get it. I'm busting, but it's like, it's funny though. It's like, damn.
There's so much going on. And just being like, I'm such a dude shopper. Like, as we, like we're in a peak holiday season, fam. Like, December 15th. I'm such like I guess like a typical dude, basic dude shopper fan where I'm like, I need to get in and get out. Like I got my list. Like it might be on my list. If I can't find it, like I put in my effort. I'm gonna find it another way maybe, but like I'm not coming back to them. Like I got like maybe 1 or 2 mall trips in me, fam, and like, I don't know. I'm not for like the mall, but yeah, shopping in general, it's like, it's not really my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Like, believe me, Chris is a pro at it. You know what I'm saying?
Our wives, right? It's like, gosh, I'm sure a lot of husbands, could attest to their wives, Amazon, whatever it is that people, do. Yeah, and it's tough though, because even when you're in the stores, like, it's not always the right sizes. And then, obviously right now you got people ordering right now online thinking that they're going to get it before Christmas. Like you ain't getting it.
What about
you're
fam?
going to be paying for a high price.
What about these boxes I got that were like soaked that I got? Or like these things that like it looked like somebody put their foot through it. I'm just like, bro, like what's going on around here? You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah,
so,
nah.
Just had to hit on that real quick in the OT fam. I know that's not even where we wanted to go. Yo, we hit on the basketball stuff. Come on, what's up with the man Lucas? He's doing big things out there. Or what?
Yeah, he's officially part of the Timberwolves, and I like how they do it. They got it's like all NBA teams. So yeah, I don't know, play the Bulls or whoever, but yeah, Timberwolves. Yeah, it's funny. You would think that they would have like. I'm not saying we need jerseys with like names on the back, but I feel like you know how you got
aggressive,
you know how fam. You know how like you're trying to help the streets out there with soccer, fam. I feel like Londonderry might need some help with the basketball, fam.
Do it.
I don't know. Yeah, probably not. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna see how it all goes. First game was really, it's mad funny, fam. Seeing a bunch of 5 and 6 year olds just pass, and it's the first time. Me being a part of him being a part of experiencing it, fam. So it was kind of
how's your basketball? I mean, you passing anything? How's you guys passing any basketball skills down or what?
Yeah. Kendra actually played ball. She played ball throughout like 10th, 9th, 8th grade or whatever. Did the travel team, did all that. She's like a Marcus Smart type player.
Ooh, love it.
You know what they say about those defensive players, though, making up for lack of skill.
Nah, I mean, hey, that's how you get out there. If you play defense, you can play, fam.
100%.
Awesome. Yeah, I love to see Lucas getting out there. I can see him as like a pass first point guard, fam, and playing that D. I can see him out there. Is he lefty? He's lefty too, right?
He's a lefty too. He's like a hard lefty.
Yes.
Hard.
I can see him like a Damon Sotomayor type. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah, he was out there stripping kids, getting his knees. Fam, like hearing the
Scully,
the sneakers squeak, all that.
Scully, fam.
Fun. Yeah, fun. Love to see it. And yeah, man, look, it's like a 10-week season. Love it, I'm actually looking forward to it. So and so is he, and that's what's most important. So
love to see that, fam. For the kids, man. I'll piggyback right off of that. The kids. My two boys are playing indoor soccer, fam. Marcus, Tyler, they're playing up at Kingston. We played there up at Granite Fields. Yep, they're playing up there. They play once a week. You know what I'm saying, just to stay active. Just to get some touches in. Try looking at some other leagues coming up here for the new year. There's nothing really like popping off that I was seeing, but they're gonna play again. So, when the spring comes, fam, they'll be having some touches in. They've already played. They're still in the mix, hopefully less rusty. So I'm excited for them to come back, like when they come out on the outdoor season.
For sure.
See how, how that transitions and how, the skills that they picked up, or at least they've been consistently playing. See how that transfers over. So I'm excited for that, but yeah, Marcus came home the other day. He's like, yo, I've scored 7 goals.
Dang.
Tyler, who's 4, you know what I'm saying? He's actually like the youngest kid in his class. He's like, but like, yo, we don't take it easy on him. So he's like, you're like, yo, dude, jumping jacks like the other kids. Like if he gets out of the line, like, yo,
awesome.
If he dribbles out of the line, like, yo, dude, jumping jacks, and he gets in the mix too. So,
it's just to hear. That's awesome, fam.
Love to see the kids, fam, staying active, especially in the winter. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to come home, jump on the tablet.
For sure.
And go that route, which, believe me, my kids, I'll slap them in front of the tablet sometimes. Don't get me wrong, but.
You already know it.
Let's keep it, fam. Let's keep it nice and light. Love that the kids are staying active. Let's see what happens, past the basketball genes, past the soccer genes. I was already telling you to come down here and move in here so we can get Lucas on the super team.
We got to get a super club, man.
We'll get Henry. We'll get Henry on with Mateo. You already know.
You already know it. Yeah, I could see it.
Awesome. Yo, so happy. Fam, episode 67. We can keep it rolling, and we're gonna keep it rolling into the new year. Still, fam, we're gonna come back. More guests to follow.
Oh, 100%. We've been in touch. We've been in touch with folks.
Been having people, probably have some people call in, and we can get some information that way too, fam. So we'll get people on that way too.
100.
Anything else, fam? As we leave episode 67, we both like the Pats to win. We both
Go
like
Pats. 8-6. Damn, that'll put them at 8-6.
Fam, who are you cheering for in the World Cup? Let's throw that official. I know you got money this way. I know this team. We know, fam.
Yeah,
We
know throw all the money aside, right?
We know your background. We know you got some French history, fam. You know,
wild man. I'm like, as you can tell, I can't even. I want to see Messi win. Like I want to see Argentina win. I think
the world is cheering. I think the world is cheering for Argentina.
100%. And I think I'm part of that crew that's behind that wave. I'm not gonna lie. I also, again, France. I'd be super happy if they won it too. So yeah, I'm giving you the cookie cutter, but I think my heart really does say Argentina. I'm gonna say Argentina.
I'm not gonna be greedy. I wanted Portugal. I wanted Ronaldo to win. And on the same note, if I couldn't have that, right, we'll go with Messi and we'll go with Argentina for the same reasons, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get that international glory that they've kind of been missing. They both won like continental stuff for the for each team. But yeah, shout out to both of those players. Shout out to Argentina. That's who I'm going with. But if France wins, also a lovely team.
Yeah.
Plenty of superb players on that team as well. But
again, just all the injuries that those guys bro, like Pogba, N'Golo Kante, I'm not, those are some big guys to lose. Benzema, like even though Giroud is we get too. I mean, actually, you gave respect to Giroud. I don't know if we talked too much about Griezmann, kind of doing his thing, but that's neither here nor there. We'll obviously talk more about the final, but man, yeah, my heart's with Messi, I think, for this one, fam. I'm not going to lie. So that's where I'm at.
That's it. You heard it here. We're going to go with Argentina for the Rib Pod. We got the Celts doing big things. We both like the Pats to win. Episode 67. Your boy Victorious, your boy Javier. It's Christmas season, holiday season.
10 more days.
What is it? Happy Hanukkah, fam.
Kwanzaa,
going out there. What is it? Dooley? I don't know.
I don't want to
Diwali.
Yeah.
Let's go, fam.
Yep.
We stay up to date, fam.
Yeah, buddy.
So that time of year. Yo, we're gonna be doing like a little review, like a year review. Coming up on the next episodes, give you like the little top 3 joints that we do, whether it's movies, music, madness stories, maybe, fam. We go all over the place. So
we got to get better with the movies this year, fam.
Yo, be on the lookout for it all. So, Rip Pod, fam. Appreciate you as always. Rip Pod in the house. Your boy Hav. We'll stay tuned and catch us next time. Make sure you like, share, all that. Rip Pod in the house. We'll catch you. Peace.
Jeez.